Hey y'all, SherriG, and I'm back with another video on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So it looks like Stormy's pretty ticked off with Marsau. He was chasing her all around the Black Business Expo venue, chasing her down for $100. And Stormy wasn't having it. First of all, she didn't have any idea about the $100. And second of all, it just seemed, like she said, low vibrational, be chasing her down on the day of for this $100 that she was totally clueless about. There's a lot of things that actually happened with this particular expo, and this segment was actually played out on season 6, episode 14, this past Saturday. So I'm going to play a little clip of that particular episode as it pertains to the Black Business Expo. And then I will give my commentary. Keep in mind that the views expressed are alleged. It's of opinion. It's for entertainment and all that jazz. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let me run my disclaimer and I will be right back.
Whose stuff is this back here? What's this?
That's what shopping mall is going to be. That's where it's scope.
Where are the rest of the vendors?
They should be arriving soon to set up.
Did you want to pay for a spot?
No, why?
Because she needs to.
Why?
Because it's the cost of business, man.
Chocolate and Bobby didn't pay for a spot either.
No, Chocolate Miner pay for a lot of this stuff.
Oh, okay.
We'll just get the money. We told everybody in the group.
No, we told everybody in the group that they could have a vendor spot. We didn't tell them they had to pay.
Oh,
We asked for sponsorship if they wanted to, but it wasn't like a demand, so.
I thought we agreed that everybody's going to... I know I was talking to Courtney.
No, we didn't.
Well, just collect the money.
It's so tacky. Why would I go ask him, hey, let's pay for your vendor spot now?
It's better to do it right now.
You can go do it. I'm not doing it.
Okay. Who would I talk to?
Whoever you want to.
Is that Stormy?
Hi.
I didn't even know that was you.
Why you didn't know this was me?
Because you look shorter and younger.
Oh, I'll take it. I'll
Everything good?
take it.
Y'all need any help?
No, we about done.
All right. Stormy, you up in this now, ain't you, girl? I like it. Hey, Stormy, did you get a chance to send that money over?
What money?
It's $100.
Ain't nobody told me. Nobody know. Why y'all didn't say that in the meeting? In the walkthrough?
I don't know.
Y'all should have. So I could have known.
Yeah, we should have had more
Before
stuff
now.
together.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, guys.
Especially for coming up to me now asking me about $100.
I know, right?
That's weird. That's very low vibrational. And you bigger than that. You bigger than that.
I'm bigger than what?
$100 today.
I'm sorry. That's
Yeah.
my mind.
Don't let that.
I'm glad it's so small. And I
very.
can offer my help in the meantime.
Yeah, don't be low vibrational like that. Not at the Black Expo. We can't do that at the Black Expo.
You know what made it weird?
What?
If I didn't ask for it and you're like, hey, by the way, 3 months later.
No, what made it weird was you said it today. You should have. It's $100.
I just asked. I just said, hey, did we get all the stuff in? But it's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal, but it's giving low vibrational. It very much is.
You know what's funny? I didn't realize you had all of this.
What?
You being low vibrational too, with a
I
smile.
am.
Nah, yeah, man. Don't beat
I'm
me up over
always
there.
on a higher frequency.
Don't beat
I'm
me
in
up
the
over there.
stratosphere. I'm all the way up here.
Say, babe, I'm sorry. T, you got a second?
Okay. What happened?
1 second.
Yeah.
Hey, dang, Stormy came over here with these low vibrations, maybe.
No, he had low vibration. Let me tell you what your husband
Wait,
did.
Stormy, you didn't have to do that.
He came over here. Don't touch me. He came over here and he was like, where's your $100 for your booth? I know this didn't just come over here asking me about no damn $100 like he's some sort of a bill collector, especially at the last minute. He's out of his rabbit ass mind. For real, like that's how y'all do business? It makes sense to me now. That's why they came to me at the last minute to see if I could add value to their event. From now on, I know that I definitely will not be doing business with Marsau moving forward. Like, don't come at me about no $100 on the day of.
Okay, y'all, so you see, Marsau was interested in knowing whether or not Stormy paid for her spot. And Tisha went on to explain to him that no, she didn't pay for a spot. None of them did. Not everyone did anyway, but that they were all asked to sponsor $100 and that was voluntary. But then he insists that Stormy needs to pay for her $100. I think it was because of the size of the space that she took up, because Stormy took up like a whole lot of space. Anyway, in my opinion, expectations weren't set as far as how much space everybody was supposed to get in the first place. I might have missed that. Just listening to the two of them and how everything is taking place and going back to the meetings and everything, it just seems like communication was really off with this group as far as what the expectations really were. I really feel like Tisha and Marsau did a really bad job at leading this whole thing. Somebody else should have actually taken over for them. But their idea may have been somewhat good, just their whole execution was off. Anyway, y'all, Stormi posted a rebuttal. So in her rebuttal, let's see what she says. I have it right here. Here you go. Here is Stormi's rebuttal. But let me just read it. I need to pull it up so I can see it. So she says, the gag is I wasn't even selling anything at the expo. It was a gifting suite. I was literally giving back to the event. It was for the community. So in my opinion, she is taking jabs back at Marsau, especially, by posting that. She posted that in her IG. But like her or not, I agree with her on this. I mean, she was giving back to the community. She was giving out products for free. Again, the lack of leadership and business decorum on the part of Marsau and Tisha, it really shows. It shows in the fact that vendors were able to actually sign up for the event the night before. I mean, there was no deadline given. There should have been a deadline for vendors so they know, as those who are leading and putting together this whole thing, what to expect. How much space do we need? How many vendors are going to be here? Just the whole expectation of it. So again, there was no expectations on how much space each vendor would get or how much space each vendor needed. I feel that with the sponsorship, they may have gotten better participation with the sponsorship if they did something like those who sponsor the $100 get this much space versus those who don't. That would have been an expectation. But, again, they would have to actually get into the venue and line everything out and kind of mark the dimensions and let everyone know what the dimensions would be as far as those who sponsored and those who didn't and what they would get if they sponsored and if they didn't. But again, there aren't any expectations set. So Stormi set up this big, huge space, which I think is what actually triggered Marsau when he saw that. And as far as the sponsors signing up the night before, what are the others setting up? I mean, what are they bringing? Who are these people? So again, it shows their lack of leadership, their lack of business decorum. Kudos to Mel for dropping out because this to me just seems like a big rinky-dink mess. And for me, it was the gall of Marsau to say, that go around asking for this $100, chasing Stormi around the venue. I'm exaggerating a bit, but maybe not. But he was actually hounding her for this $100. And he said that it was to help recoup. He was telling Tisha, help recoup his costs after stating that, especially him, after stating, that for those people who expected to get paid for the work they put into this venue, that those people are selfish in his eyes. And when he was talking about this, he was talking about the core six. I think Marsau is the epitome of selfish. I mean, his alone time in Africa, to me, that earned him that badge. This $100 that he's hounding Stormi for is just a bit of the crap that Marsau is made of, in my opinion. So anyway, there will be a continuation of this whole Black Business Expo thing on next Saturday, and it'll be interesting. We'll get to see Mark, Melody's brother, and we'll get to see how they interact and everything that happens at the Black Business Expo on next week. And of course, so I will pick up on that piece. Anyway, that's all I have for you in this video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so that you are notified when I am back. Until then, ciao.